Ladies and gentlemen, Hard Nosed Derby Podcast. Got some news.
Some more of that local stuff.
Yeah.
There's a little derby in Columbia, Missouri.
Yep.
Saturday, and we have talked that we weren't covering their stuff, so we're not going to say any of their names, but some good buddies of ours did go pretty close to the house for some of them. Showed up, cashed some checks.
Looks like there's some familiar names.
Little familiar.
Look like Derek Dudley.
In a loaner car.
Not the first time he's done that.
Nah, not the first time he's been in that. I think it might be the first time he's been in that said car.
Not the first time behind the wheel.
No. Pulled off a big old fat win in Mr. Blake Holtz's car.
Tyler Pickens brought her in second.
Who fucks that guy?
Concrete doors. And Brady Smith.
Yes. That's pretty solid 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Big D got the Mad Dog.
Yep. That's a real solid 1, 2, 3 any show you go to for compacts.
And it looked like stock. Jacob Green got the dub.
Pulled another one off. Isn't that number 2 for this year?
It is. No. That's just his second win. He won Madison last year.
But he won Higbee this spring.
Oh.
So it's 2 for the year. Because remember, he was sitting here at the table with us and pulled out a stack full of hundos.
Oh, that's right.
And then
Eric Reed, second.
Oh, Jay Creed Jr.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And Jeff Robb.
Pulled down to third, and he got the win last week for Lucky Sevens and then turn around. And then
I wonder if that was the same car.
I got some text and some stuff like that. It's kind of, somebody said it's kind of funny how these cars can keep moving from class to class, from promoter to promoter. I said, well, I don't have no dog in the fight, so I can't answer that because I wasn't going to go spend money to go watch there.
Not my pig.
Not my farm.
100%. And then Rob Hewer, Bo Bartz, and Cody Brown.
I think Cody got a little hung up. I got told the track was ass. What's his exact words?
Man, we had a good fucking track up there last year.
We did. Other than the rocks.
That was dangerous.
But, you know, for no derbies for 7 years and them doing what they did in that amount of time.
Right. And then we went in and put our polish on it.
Correct. Because I went out on that Tuesday of last year and met with met with Greg, great dude to work with.
Fucking killer.
Yeah.
That whole crew was badass.
Yep. We stepped that shit off, and he said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Let's drink a beer over that." I said, "I'll partake in that." He said, "Now, are you sure?" I said, "I'm sure."
You sure about that? You sure about that?
He kept asking, "Are you sure?" Yes. Yeah. If you let me, I'm going to go another 80 foot longer. He was like, "No, we'll get somebody dead."
We fucking had to, man. You never knew what kind of car counts we were going to have.
Correct.
And, you know, with us never wanting to do fucking heats. Like,
that's out.
Fuck that. Now, I got a Snapchat from Rob said, "Bank don't care."
I got that same said Snapchat. I guess Cody's just that popular. Cody Meyer, that is.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a goddamn good saying.
It is. But I think most of them have. I didn't see Bo's car because I know Bo got second. Cody third. Cody got hung up. Bo got second. I didn't see anything on Bo's car. If it's runnable again, didn't see that part. But there's some cars that are coming out of there that can a load of life left in them.
I went to a derby like that one time.
Did you?
My car did not come out as good as theirs did. Fucking bullshit.
Well, I think theirs has a little bit more welding and plates than yours said car.
Not anymore.
No.
JK.
Just kidding, dudes. Just kidding.
But But no, congrats to those dudes.
Yeah. Hell, I think in the gut and goes, DBR, Dad Bod.
Yeah.
I think Paul runs second, and Mad Dog with it as well.
Yep.
But that's just him.
Yeah.
I think he's biding his time because I think his plan for next year, which I get to see him about once a week when he brings me a vehicle, I think he is trying to work up.
That'll be a different ball game for him.
Oh, yeah. But if we've kind of always said, if you start somewhere, you like welding, fuck it. Why not? Why not try it?
100%. It's just different.
Yeah. A little bit more technical.
Well, yeah. More physically demanding. Nigga, fuck what kind of shape you're in.
Yeah.
You got to be built to run one of those.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's pretty
I
built to run one of those, I think.
He makes some really fucking hard hits. He does.
Oh, he does.
Those hits will be totally different than a full tilt weld car.
Car's not absorbing all that energy.
Well, I know it really takes it out of you. You're like, maybe I won't. Let's go half track.
Let's back. No. Let's back. No. Let's back it off. But speaking of, your favorite class, man, did you see on Facebook that somebody throwed you right out?
That's why I hate social media to a certain extent. That fucking picture is literally from fucking 10 years ago.
Is it from 13?
Yeah. People don't forget. Get out of here.
That means
somebody had to dig to get that fucking thing. I don't even remember who was it. Tim Brook or was it Wood? It
was Tim Brook posted it, I believe.
All I know is they had to dig.
Maybe Wood posted it.
I don't know. They had to dig for that motherfucker. I guarantee you that.
Well, they found it.
Sons of bitches. I thought that shit died with that aluminum.
But no, congrats to, like I said, congrats to all our buddies and like I said, taking home some hardware and some checks, and let's just.
Nobody bitches about a check, man.
Nope. Not one time. Not one time. Had another show just east of us.
That was Josh Wood.
Joshua posted it. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, the resolution.
Maybe that's come back for them not having radios.
It might be. It might be. The resolution is shitty in that picture. That's all.
It is. That shit was like 1 megapixel.
Like, I got a fucking full-blown starter switch hanging from the fucking windshield bar. Zip tied and shit.
Do what you gotta do. There was another derby straight east of us.
Yep.
Another one of our supporters cashed that check. And his boy, Chase, cashed a little smaller check with a Mad Dog onto it. I know, which we've kind of all talked that Dale's wife is super supportive of this crazy shit that he does in the summer, because how many?
It's just balls to the
It's
wall.
5 or 6 shows,
just right there
in the middle of June to the end of July, and he tries to run them all. That's pretty much around his house. Fix and build, and now you've got, his boy Chase is doing it too, plus Little E's Power Wheels and fixing that shit, and because Little E's got that big ass Hard Nosed Derby podcast sticker on the side of it, so that's pretty easy to see. Anybody that goes and just has our mugs on the side of his car last year, you're gonna support him.
We didn't even ask him to do that.
No, I got a message and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
He's like, "I thought you would like that."
I said, "Where'd you get that?" He was like, "Duh," and I was, "Oh shit, yeah." Justin,
seeing his stuff's up and running.
Yes, and I think he can do even bigger
He can
now. That printer looks like a big bastard. printer and cutter and all that stuff. So
I don't know if you've seen that picture of his old printer that he posted that had all the stickers on it.
Yeah.
Our sticker was shining.
It's pretty good color. It really is.
But
So
yeah, Dale.
Congrats to Dale. Yeah.
Let's talk about the dude that's allegedly going to kick me in the dick. Going to the dark side.
He did. I told you when I went to Spring X, which that's another one you didn't get to go to. Good buddy of mine, Adam. Me and Adam conversed a little bit, and he hauled around but didn't actually come out and say it. And then said dick kicker, and I started talking as well, and then lo and behold, it was Facebook official this last week.
Well, there wasn't no hiding it.
No, because it went from a two-tone purple car to a solid flat black car with great big letters of EPR on the side.
Which, he's a good fit. I mean, he's balls out. Like, what's crazy about him and Adam, Craig, all those guys, they don't have to worry about finding jeans that support their huge balls. I think they just set them on the hood.
Yep.
When they ride.
Throw them right over the seat bar.
And I think some of that has come with the reputation that they've got.
Yeah.
Because they've got something to uphold. Like,
yeah.
People expect whenever you see those EPR cars roll in. And I mean, that's just how people end up with fans. Because I get people all the time, they're like, oh, you're sucking such and such dick on fucking podcasts. I'm telling you, it's a reputation.
It is.
I mean, they didn't get it by fucking bagging out there.
I ain't right sure if any of them could even spell bagging. It's not in the vocabulary. It's not in their dictionary. It's not in their encyclopedia. It is zero fucks from one end to the other.
So before somebody comes at me being like, oh, fucking sucking PJ's dick fucking Adam's car, I'm just telling you there's a reputation to uphold there. They've got it. Look on the internet. Type it in. Derby's hardest hit.
It's so fun to watch those guys.
That's
the thing, as a spectator. Now, running against them?
No, because they're precision kamikaze drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Is what they are.
Yeah, it's on Facebook from Saturday night.
There's people that, and they don't give a fuck. Like, they will fuck their shit up.
Twicey.
Just as long as they fuck your shit up, too.
Yes.
Because very rarely do you see them go out there and completely toast their shit without taking some down with them.
Oh, I've never seen it happen.
That's what I'm saying. And that right there gains you a reputation. After you get a reputation, you have to uphold that.
The dude is known for knocking roof signs off because he parks the bumper on the fucking things. So, that should be reputation enough, I think. But the thing about it is those dudes, they will help anybody in time of need as long as you don't try to steal one of their trucks. And they helped him. They helped him to jail. They just made it a little bit easier for the cops to apprehend them. It is just, it is a blast to watch that full tilt, wide open, don't care, get it on from the drop of the flag, and just junk shit. That is, that's the cool part. So, what you have said, you want to try to get those two together at the same time. That's a long fucking drive.
It is.
Can I fly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fly.
Ours are going to be tired by the time we get there.
Yeah. One's 2 hours, one's...
So that is definitely something to look forward to.
We've said it for quite a while that we're going to get him on, but we also said that's not one we want to do over the phone.
No, because I want to see the look in his eyes.
When he kicks you in the tank?
Yes. But it's okay. I've already been to Target, and I've got my tuck-friendly swimsuit.
And the lotion.
Oh, goddamn.
Try that in a small town.
That is correct. But yeah, congrats to PJ for cashing a big old check over on the Illinois side. That thing looks like it's still got some life left in it. We all do kind of know that is his favorite car. We have talked about that several times. Personally talked to him. If it's a show where he can take an 03, that's what he's taking.
Yeah.
Hands down. Hands down.
It's a place that you can take a good 03.
Yes. Yes. You ain't got to worry so much about some of that shit of the 03 problems. Some of it you still have to, but like I said, he's one of the guys that has figured those out. And he just doesn't seem to have as much problems as the rest of them do. At times.
Right. Well, I mean, it's an 03. It's going to do 03 things. Regardless of what you do.
Congrats. Again. And we'll roll on from that. Something else that was brought to light this past week. MJC made a post on Facebook that Macon, Missouri Fair Board had reached out to him to do their August show, which I think is great.
Whenever I talked to them, they were like, who? I was like, Junior. And as Teddy has said for years, Junior who?
Yeah.
I said Junior Cardwell.
Who's that dude? I got a phone call Saturday from Mr. Cardwell. He didn't want to step on any toes, but he said it had been offered to him enough. It was just time to do it. He did tell me the weekend of Lewistown and Shelbina, his exact words was he had an absolute fucking blast. Like what me and you had talked about, maybe some shorter car counts will help that process of rolling in, not stressed out so bad. Right people, right places. And like we said, that was Junior's first time steerheading a promotion.
Mm-hmm. He did a hell of a job.
You're always going to get those people that want to bitch and want to do this and want to do that.
And here's how to deal with that. Fuck them.
I knew that was coming.
And then you just go on about your day. I've done it a lot. Because I can tell you how I slept after all these assholes were on my dick after these shows. It was usually with the fan on 2.
Butt naked with the fan on, too.
Yes, 100%.
Yes. Ass up.
Uh-huh.
Every time. But I'm happy for him. You know, he did call me and he said, man, have they called you yet? And I said, no, not yet. And he said, well, would you? And I already knew what he was going to say. I said, I told you for you I would. I'll announce it. He said, well, I gave him that option. If I've got another guy, if you don't want to do it, I'm gonna give him that. I said, that's fine.
Our radios must be working for him because he hasn't called and been like, these fucking pieces of shit.
No, at Shelbina, I had Landon, one of his guys, right next to me with the little earpiece, and they all talked, conversed, never had nothing breaking up. So evidently, yeah, the shit's working.
I mean, we used it.
A lot. A lot. But
certified pre-owned.
Yeah, that shit probably did not have a GM mark on it. I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, congrats to him on getting that one. He did make a post as well
Fuck, we might get to share that stage next year.
Yeah. Don't think, oh, I'm going to kick you in the dick. Because do you know how many people stop me who listen to this?
I've just been dropping subtle hints. Fuck.
Correct. And I'm walking through and I've got 10 dudes. Hey, what's this shit? What's this next year stuff? What's this? Oh, God. Can't say nothing yet, dudes.
Well, I did get the contract in the mail the other day.
Well, a lot of the times we don't even fucking know what Steven's talking about. So
half the time, I don't even know where the fuck I'm at.
Yeah, when the fuck did we get ice cream?
Half the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying.
No,
But-
I would say here in the next month or so, I'll be dropping some crucial information for that deal because I'm going to have everything done and wrapped up before November.
Before November.
That's the game plan.
You know how busy we are between now and November?
Yeah, but what I got to get wrapped up between now and then is pretty fucking easy.
Okay.
That's sending a little bit of paperwork off and sending about 6 text messages out, and all I need is okay back.
Just the okay back.
And then I can put out what I need to put out.
So start paying attention about Gold Rush time.
Mm-hmm.
There is something in the works. You don't know yet?
Prestige worldwide.
Don't. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. So, between now and November, don't ask me. Let's just make that shit easy. I know half of the part. I don't know the second half of the part, so I can't give you a straight answer. And I probably wouldn't give you a fucking answer anyways.
Not until everything's locked down because I ain't going through that shit again. How am I do this? Well, it didn't work out. What the fuck? Sorry, fuck.
But, yeah.
Excuse me for not having a suitcase full of money.
Fat suitcase full of money.
I apologize, shit.
But Junior did actually make another post today as well, or
Clearing up
this
some
week.
rules.
Yes, clearing up some rules for that Macon show, which is August
Which is
20th.
shit that is in the fucking rules.
It
that
is.
Didn't need to be clarified. I mean, I know I did it.
Oh
Again,
yeah,
I've
so there's
been
no
there.
so there's no questions.
Right.
You knock if you can post 10 updates for 3 different classes, that saved you 30 fucking phone calls.
They still fucking do it.
Every time.
They just don't call you.
Yeah, they text you. They text.
Or they show up.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
No.
That's
Fuck
what you
that.
said. No, you said. Your
That's if
exact
I'm
words
running.
were build that motherfucker and cut when you get there.
That's if I'm running.
See, it's a 2-way street.
Double standards, totally.
No, this shit's 1-way street. Start to finish. But MJC did post about the Shelbina show, September 4th.
Looking for some street stock.
Seeing if there's some street stock
Because
loving going
Shelbina don't
on.
mind throwing the fucking money at it.
No, they don't.
You all want to show up, they'll make sure you're paid.
And they love. I mean, that gets them. When you get
You know
a
what
hard
makes their
car.
dick hard? Hard cars.
Hard cars. That does. I mean, you get a hard car there, and they are so jazzed, they don't give a fuck if there's 5 of them or 25 of them.
No,
As
they
long
just
as
wanna
those
see that
dudes can
shit.
go out and go wide open,
Yes.
they are happy as a pig covered in shit.
Yeah. Because they always show up with the trophies, the fucking payouts. I mean, Shelbina is second to none as far as an organization to work with.
Yes. Monster trophies. 6-footers. Bitches won't fit in a truck.
No.
That type of shit.
Yeah.
But-
And they don't slack on the fucking payouts either.
No. No, they don't.
Because I would go up there and be like, hey, I want to add this class. How much money you need? Well, I'd tell them, they're like, you sure that's enough? Fuck, if you can give me some more, fucking, I'll
Come
take
on
it.
with it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing something ignorant with the gut and goes. The first ones that show up. How much you need for that? I'd tell them, they're like, are you going to throw a little bit? I was like, no, let's try it.
You're going to add a 0 to this other check.
Yeah.
But-
Fuck that one year they did without even me asking.
Correct. Yep.
Just stuck the check in my pocket. I got home and was like, holy fuck.
Thanks.
That's a bonus.
Thanks.
I'll take it.
You know, so there is some killer shit. And we keep saying this. I mean, we are super busy. We still have work. We still have lives. We still have flights. And we still have hotels. And
still looking for sponsors.
yeah.
Fuck, somebody buy me a beer. Fuck.
Just a beer. A tall boy.
I don't give a fuck.
It ain't gotta be a tall one.
And I know that you sons of bitches that listen, I will drink OE, so it's not like you can't afford this shit.
He is drink IPAs, OE, PBR.
Buy me a beer, cheap fuckers.
Something else.
Ooh, hey, tell everybody to get on there and wish that boy a happy birthday.
Yes.
You got the information on that?
Hold on just a second.
She's pulling it up on Facebook. There's a little dude over in Ohio. His 15th birthday is coming up.
Just first.
And what I think what everybody is doing here, I'm going to read this to you. It's a picture on Facebook, and everybody and their dog is sharing it. It says, "Attention, demolition derby drivers. Calling all drivers. I'm trying to see if any demolition derby drivers could please help my son's 15th birthday to make it special for him. He has autism, ADD/ADHD. His love for the derby is crazy. He talks about the derbies to anyone who may listen to him. When he was younger, he helped his grandpa, at least tried to, work on derby cars. Anything would be accepted. He wouldn't care. Their mailing address is Jonathan Wharton, Wharton, and it's 128 3rd Street Northwest, Strasburg, Ohio 44680. We are actually going to post this on the Hard Nosed Derby Facebook page. So if you've got derby shirts, stickers,
Even
anything derby related.
Yeah, I'll just send a little dude a card.
Yeah, that's really what he's asking for is cards. I mean, you don't have to go out of your way and send him, a set of heads or anything like that, but
No, send those to 1-7.
no, it ain't your birthday, prick. Your shit was a month ago. But yeah, just we know how the community goes in the world of demolition derby, so I'm sure that this little dude is gonna have a load
Not
of stuff sent
ADHD
to
ain't
him.
a joke.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know
And you
what ADHD is, but,
But I got 80 of them bitches. No. Yeah, so that's actually going to be posted. She's actually posting it right now.
Hard Nose, we put together a little care package.
Yep. Send them a little goody good with a birthday card too. So I think he'd be jiving with some EPR shit and maybe some Caddy Nation stuff and some maybe Here Motorsports and some SMS stuff, even just some stickers.
Well, I mean, at first they were just wanting people to post derby pictures and videos and stuff on his Facebook, so that he had them, and this turned into something way bigger than that.
Yes.
Their fucking mailman's gonna be pissed.
Pissed off. That's kind of like the the beginning of Goodfellas when somebody's gonna want to snatch the mailman and stick his head in the fucking oven by the time it's all said and done. But
Yeah, but these parents don't know the can of worms they
well, hopefully, I'm not sure where Strasburg is to, the Smash It guys.
Right.
But maybe that's something that hopefully...
I know that Tim Clark Jr., I know that he chimes in on stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe he can throw him a hoodie or something.
Maybe a little something. Maybe invite him to one of these little, I say little, one of those local fair shows over in Ohio and hook him up. You know, maybe a little meet and greet
Not
action.
putting you on the spot.
Yeah,
You should
Tim
do
Jr.,
that,
we're not
Tim.
putting you on the spot, but you probably got a golf cart and you take this little dude around and let him meet some drivers. Have him sign a shirt. Have him sign one of them smash it hoodies, you know, something like that.
Not putting you on the spot, though, but you should do that.
Cody Brown would appreciate it.
You're going to get a message over that.
My bad, dog.
Well, are we about ready to get our guest on?
Well, here, let's break this down a little bit. We made a post.
Yep. Got some motherfucking feedback.
Yes, got some feedback.
My shit was blowing up for like 3 fucking days. I was like, Derek, God, talk to me.
But we've always said we want to give the listeners what they want.
And they fucking told us what they wanted.
They were wide open about it. I got Snapchats about getting motor builders on. We're trying to get those lined up.
I got Snapchats about some different rules between promoters that they wanted brought up and talked about. I had 1 or 2 different people that wanted us to get, 2 or 3, 4 different people together. That run
Almost like a
World Class.
Debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
make
well,
sure we're drinking on that.
we're gonna be
Hard-nosed politics.
no, sir. No fucking politics talked about here.
Fucking celebrity deathmatch. Yeah. Let's get it on.
Yeah. So we threw this out and we got a shitload of feedback.
Well, it made me feel like people were listening.
Yes.
Almost heartwarming.
Heartwarming.
Had that warm, fuzzy feeling.
We've had some gut and go guys. We've had compact guys. We've had stock guys. We've had street stock.
Most people were probably getting beers during the gut and go and the compact.
I know. We've had light weld guys. We've talked to guys from Washington, California.
Promoters.
From
the top end to the bottom end.
Yes. Somebody pretty close to us.
Yeah.
He sent me a message. He was like, get him. I was like,
He was really close to me at one point.
yeah.
Motherfucker was in the back seat of my car.
Well, that happens at so said derbies.
Looked over, I was like, well, shit, there's Chad.
But this is the
What
first.
up?
This is the first one. Let's just get the dude on here,
Yeah.
and then we'll bring him in. So we'll be right back with you. Mr. Chad Bostic reached out.
Told us we had to get this kid on there.
He is our first youth driver,
Yep.
leading the Southern Number 9 Memorial Tour points youth class. Goes to
Whiskey City.
and destroys
Some
people.
fucking old iron.
Destroys them. We've got Mr. Griffin Schoonover with us over the phone. Griff, what is happening, dude?
Nothing much.
How was vacation?
No, it was good. Lasted a little long.
Well, you're cutting out of your build time. What's up with that?
Yeah, it's time to get in build and I was ready to get back. Get back to it.
So what's the next show you're hitting?
The Terry Lowry Memorial Show.
You without giving up too much, are we gonna get seeing some old iron again or metric GM? We never know what we're gonna see.
We're thinking some old iron.
Some more old iron.
It looked like you had fun in some old iron out of Whiskey City.
Oh yeah, that's what I like.
So we noticed that you usually have a co-pilot in there with you.
Yep.
Every time I've ever seen the guy get out, it's been Gary Robinson. Has Gary kind of took you under his wing a little bit? We know he's very vocal with hand gestures and signals, during the Derby. Is that something that he has just kind of taken you and letting you roll with it?
Yeah, he teaches me a lot.
What So let's go. Let's back up here a little bit. Kind of what got you interested in the sport?
Kind of been in it my whole life. My dad demoed, and then my stepdad started demoing a couple years ago. I've kind of just always been in it.
Where'd you get your number from?
My birthday's in December, and it's when I was born.
Oh, that's the first time we've heard that one.
Yes.
I know that it's starting to become a household number. You say 1208, and people know what car it is.
Oh, that Griff. Yeah, he stood my shit smooth up at Griggsville.
So, did you have fun partying in the metric car, or?
Yeah, it was a lot different. Didn't hold up like that old iron.
So, Griff, I'm going to ask you, man, how old were you when you first got into a car?
I would have been 14, just turning 14.
And you were riding or driving?
Driving.
And what class was that in?
Well, my first run was super stock. Mike Brown Promotions.
So you started at the top.
Yeah.
You didn't just get your feet wet, you just jumped in.
Oh, yeah.
So after you run that first time, was it something you didn't have to question? You were just, this is what I want.
Yeah, I just fell in love with the kind after my first run.
Do you have any shows that you're like in the future that you're wanting to go run, like something that, like, I guess a bucket list show?
Probably that Nationals I've been hearing about.
Oh, the Gold Rush?
No, the Youth Nationals in Pennsylvania, I believe.
Oh, shit, enlighten us, dude, because we haven't heard this.
Well, I haven't heard much about it either.
We'll have to do some checking on that.
But it's on his radar.
Yeah.
It is on
Yeah,
his
I'm
radar.
pretty sure. Have you heard of Frankie Guy?
Oh, yeah, Frankie guy. Oh, yeah.
I got you. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to find then. I bet I can find some information on that. So, well, I guess I probably should have started here. I mean, you told us what year you were born, but how old are you now?
14. I've probably been demoing for about a little over a year.
And already, I mean, just making ripples.
No, he's making waves. He
100%.
ain't making ripples. He's making waves. Griff, how did you get to spend all winter on your Whiskey City car, or was that something that you just kind of, let's just throw it together and go?
We built 2 of them that winter. We took our time on them.
So nothing was rushed. Everything was planned, set in stone. That's what you're doing. Now, did the build process really figure for you how you were going to drive it? Or did you just have that? Did you just have that set from jump? It's just go time. He says, as he's snooting dudes everywhere.
I'm telling you, it was a complete joy to watch it. Because
it was a good time.
Well, I mean, you looked like you had been in a car for years.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it wasn't one of those deals you were going out there trying to figure out how the shifter worked or which direction you wanted to go with the car. It was, all right, he's going that way.
So am I.
As fast as I can.
Yeah. Oh, he's running. Nope, I'm going there too. Well, Griff, what kind of, is there any plans of maybe trying the old iron Fords or even new iron Ford or is it you guys just kind of have some stockpile of some GM stuff set up in the back?
We got a little stockpile and a little bit of new stuff, but I haven't got into that yet.
It's coming because it's an addiction, I promise you.
Uh-huh.
Before you know it, you'll be sitting on the school bus just scrolling through Marketplace.
Yep.
Or has that already started?
It's already started.
I didn't figure it'd take long. Griff, do you got some home built stuff, or you guys build your own motors, transmissions, or are you still running just the stock stuff?
I bought my motor and A to Z stuff, and we build our own rear end.
So it's a pretty fair mix of both. So you all are doing some fabricating, but you are supporting some of the pre-made stuff.
Yep.
Well, did you have a goal set when you started this year that you were going to hit all the Southern number 9 stuff and just kick the piss out of everybody in the points?
No, our first plan was to go run the 80s and newer show in Spring Explosion. And then we didn't like the payouts for that, so we took it down to Briggsville and see how that treated us. And we ended up getting Mad Dog down there.
If you wouldn't have got Mad Dog that night, there would have been a fucking riot. Because that was one of those hits. Like, we've seen so many ridiculously hard hits this year. But getting to see that one from 3 different directions just made it that much more badass. Because, I mean, you completely demolished that car in one shot.
One shot.
Yeah, I should have seen it from my angle.
Was the headers and the hood and the bumper kind of like coming at you in like 3D?
Oh, yeah. It all came at me fast.
Now, after that hit, were you just sitting there like, uh-oh, I shouldn't have done that? Or was it immediate adrenaline rush of, hey, I just did that?
Oh, at first it was an adrenaline rush, and it was like, uh-oh, stepdad's going to kick my butt.
Then you're looking around seeing how much shit you just broke.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Well, I guess since we're on that topic, how much stuff did you break with that hit?
Transmission, and we got to tear into the motor to make sure it ain't messed up.
Ooh.
We bent the distributor shaft and oil came flying out there.
That sounds like a Spring X hit from some other said loose nut.
Yeah. That we had another buddy that did something like that at Spring X, and I texted him. I was like, "How much stuff did you break?" And he said, "All of it."
Well, Griff, how is your build right now? I mean, this is going to be airing about the end of July, or towards the end of July, and you've got the Terry Show September 9th. Are you close? Are you one of those?
We're about 2 months behind.
Oh.
You're 2 months behind.
Well, that's how I live my life.
Oh. I just didn't know if you guys were one of those who tries to build everything in advance and just kind of tinker.
We tried to, but
Well,
I thought ahead of us this one.
It's kind of hard whenever you got Chad coming over here and stealing money out of Missouri.
Yeah.
So now I am going to ask you, Griff. Is this your only year in the youth class? Or are you going to try to ride it out for a little bit longer before you jump in with all the big boys?
We'll decide that come September 9th.
Okay, so the September 9th outcome is going to decide what you do for next year.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough on that. Fair enough. Man, how many people's got their hands in helping you out?
I guess me and my stepdad.
That's it. You don't have any buddies that come over and you're just like, you know what, you can weld a little bit. You can start welding here.
Tim Lees helps us out. He's one of my good buddies. But that's it, really.
That's it.
We try keeping the shop pretty quiet.
Understandable. I understand there. All GM parts, I'm guessing, correct?
Oh, yeah.
You're not a Mopar guy like this dude I'm sitting right next to or anything like that. You don't got to pull
No,
a
I don't
318
wanna
out
be-
of the woods.
I don't want to be sitting here being made fun of by a 14-year-old. Quit it.
He'll nose your shit up. Keep it up.
Yeah. I've already had Chad in my back seat. I need Griff over here, too.
Well, Griff, what is your... I told you I wasn't going to put you on the spot. What is your expectations for the Terry show?
You going to switch your drive style up, or are you just going to keep hammering it like you have been?
Yeah, I think I'm going to change it up a bit. Got some surprises.
Got some surprises.
Yep.
Woo.
So, if you've got anything left of your Terry car, do you have any plans on taking it somewhere else, or?
Oh, yeah.
He ain't going to tell you where, I promise.
We don't know. We'll have to find one.
Yeah, I figured out real quick talking to Griff that everything's kept under pretty tight wraps.
You get just enough information to be excited.
Correct.
Yep.
So what winds you up more, man, is that, you know, when you make one of these 3/4 full track nose-to-nose hits, because I know you can hear the crowd while you're in that car.
Well, you had to at Whiskey City.
Oh, yeah. We got out there and the whole crowd was going crazy.
Well, I thought our section was going to come down with everybody jumping up and screaming and stuff. They were literally moving the building.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, Griff, do you got any...
Any advice for any other younger kids wanting to get into this sport?
You need to talk to people.
So you think just get out there and converse with other derby drivers?
Yeah, and put time and effort into everything. So every little thing helps.
Oh, yeah, because we've talked a million times. Derbies are won and lost in that shop.
Yeah.
So if your stuff's not running right or you don't think it's right whenever it leaves the shop, it's not going to be any better at the track.
100%.
So here's the deal, you know, summertime, you know, I'm sure you're working, you know, so you don't have school to mess with. So how do you balance, you know, when it's school time, when it's homework and school and I think girlfriend time and shop time? How have you figured out how to play that role where mom and dad ain't pissed and neither is the woman or your buddies?
He kicks me out of the shop at 9 o'clock in school night. So.
Now, is there a rule that you have to have homework done before you go to the shop?
It's usually done. Straight A student.
Straight A student. Just good. Another one with a head on his shoulders.
Well, that probably makes it better for your Christmas list.
Yeah.
Because birthday and Christmas list is probably NLR and A to Z, and probably at one time is going to be this little COYLER stamp on the top of a valve cover.
Oh, yeah.
So what you're saying is he's probably not asking for new Air Jordans underneath the Christmas tree?
Promise you. Maybe a new
No, the Mopar Express run's pretty good.
Well, Griff, man, We appreciate you getting on here with us.
We would like to try to catch up with you after the Terry Lyerly Memorial Show.
Okay.
But we'll do that in
person.
We'll get it figured out to do it in person. So
maybe we can get you and Chad on here.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me.
Griff, man, we appreciate you, dude, and get to building. And we'll see you September 9th, sir.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
There he was.
Griff. Flo Griff. That's the problem. When you look at him and he said he's 14, he doesn't look like he's 14. You know, when he gets out of the car,
like he's fucking 14.
I promise you he don't drive like he's 14.
Which he's got some pretty good influences in his life.
He does. He's from, when you get in that Illinois range, and you've got I know he said his stepdad and him are really just the ones in the shop, but when you've got guys such as Austin Johnson, Chad Bostic, Tony Miller, those dudes over there are pointing, and Gary Robinson.
Yes.
Which we all know kind of Gary's wide the fuck open. Period. Mm-hmm. Usually wherever he's in. So
that's legit.
Twicey. It's just a little bit different when he's in that passenger seat.
Yeah.
Pointing that direction.
What's crazy to me is, just like he was saying there, them big hits are badass until you look down.
Because you know what's running through his head.
Everybody's going to be pissed off.
Shit.
I
broke everything.
But it's cool to get. I like making them kids nervous like that.
If he was sitting right here with us, I don't think he would have been
near
near as that nervous. But I've seen grown-ass dudes that get more nervous if you're in their face than over a phone.
Yeah, PJ's going to be.
I'm not. No, you're going to deal with that. You are going to deal with that because I'm not dealing with it.
He ain't going to have no 3 sitting across this table.
Hold on, repeat that.
I said he ain't going to have no 3 sitting across this table.
Well, I'm going to just go ahead and send that to him. And let's see what his comment back is. Because I think it's going to be, there's my target. Hell, they had a derby over in Augusta, Illinois last weekend. I didn't even remember it.
Yep.
Chop won that one, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
G-Rob, second or third?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get to see. I just happened to catch that there was a derby there.
Yes.
Because, hell, we missed Henry last week, too.
Yes. Man.
That was last weekend.
Fuck, I wish these guys would space that stuff out. And we've said it. There's so many we can't keep up with them.
No, and I try to. Fuck, I mean, I really do. I try.
Yeah. The world of social media helps.
It does. The wide variety of people that I've got on Facebook.
Yeah.
I had to go on a cleaning spree the other day just to get, like the fake porn sites and all that stuff off my Facebook so that I could get actual people on there. Because I was up to...
That aren't selling dogs?
Yeah. Yeah, fucking Simonton. He's always got some Yorkies. For
I didn't know Simonton was just such a Yorkie guy.
If anybody's looking for a Yorkie,
he's so gonna kick you in the dick.
Dylan Simonton. Look him up on Facebook.
You better send that Snapchat right meow because I'm not getting it. Not happening. No, sir.
I'm just trying to help him out, man. These dog breeders have a rough go at it.
You talked the other day about talking shit on compacts and you were going to get shot. This one might actually get you shot. Not with a hot shot either. Straight up shot. Bullet, bird shot, something. Rock salt.
He'll be all right.
fucking katana sword. Something is going to happen.
I'm just trying to help local business. Shit. So
One,
get on there, share his post.
oh my. We also did. So many people reached out about what they wanted to hear. When you have guys tagging Pete Hansen in a post, motor builders, the guys who have qualified for Gold Rush so far, and then the other guests that we already have on the list, there's going to be some of these where we're either going to have to hire a helicopter pilot.
Or break down and do the shit over the phone.
And we don't want, that's the thing. Doing it over the phone is fine in a pinch, but we'd rather do it in person. We just got to find time to do it all. I mean, really, we just got to find time.
But hell, keep that shit coming our way.
Yeah.
I think we're going to start on the list of bullshit next week. We checked one of them off this week.
Mm-hmm.
Got us a youth driver.
Yep.
I know we had one guy reach out and say that they wanted to hear more new guys. Like,
Rookies.
Yes.
Yeah. Playing that rookie game.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we're probably going to have to go south about 48 miles and maybe see if we can't talk to a guy that's kind of came out of retirement but not retired. And I think we can kill two birds with one stone on that one right there.
Stoned at once.
Yeah. No. But I do get a weekend off of subsidizing money to pay for trips.
Bullshit. If I don't get some stuff sold, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna enter you in a couple more.
No. My back's sore as fuck right now.
Get out there and get to swinging them clubs, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, a boss.
Yes, I'm massive. I'll get right on that for you, sir.
Hit the golf ball, boss. Shaking the tree, boss.
I'd a peppy.
But for real, keep those suggestions coming in, making our job easier. And the sponsorships, don't forget about that.
Now, this is some of the guys that we're going to have over the next probably 2 or 3 episodes. I think, is going to be some kind of west and some kind of east. And probably one right damn in the middle. He's already gave that okay. I just haven't told you yet. I told him, I said, well, the public has spoken. The people have spoken. They want to hear from you. He was like, say when. So.
And I reached out to a couple of them OGs too, so we can converse about that.
The OGs. Because truthfully, on the OG side, I want to get their perspective
on what's going on now.
The differences. How much different.
Oh, damn, I can remember back whenever we was buying $25 cars out of the junkyard. I got all this fucking bullshit now.
Hell, most of the time I didn't even have to buy them. All I had to do was go pick them up and take them back when I was done.
Exactly.
But there wasn't $400 converters on them. There wasn't $15, $20 aluminum wheels on them. Motor cores, transmission cores.
Hashtag truth.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So just keep them coming. We'll try to keep them lined up as much as we can in the middle of all the other shit.
I'd say we're probably not going to talk about too many derbies next week.
Correct.
I bet the next one is more of an informative.
Talk about some of these gay-ass rules that people have.
Well,
we've already talked about those said
I am
rules.
not kicking that dead horse.
No, and we are not getting back into that. Somebody did reach out and they want almost like a debate.
Yeah.
But
It's going to take the right people for that.
correct,
If not,
because
it's going to turn into a fucking fight.
or somebody's going to get shanked, shot,
Flipping tables, throwing.
or yeah. I don't want TVs broke and
Straight.
windows. I don't want that shit. So you
Because if
gotta.
somebody chokes somebody with one of these fucking mic cords, I'm going to video it. World star.
And it's going on Snapchat. It's going on Facebook. So yeah, we've got some work to do there.
We got some cool shit coming up.
Yeah. Yes.
We say that every week.
We do, but I wish we could fast forward a little bit to just jump into some of that really, really cool shit.
Yeah, because there's some shit that I want to talk about, but I can't talk about it yet.
Can't talk yet. So,
The Scout's on it.
like to thank Griff for getting on.
For sure. Thanks, Chad, for reaching out.
Yes. Yeah, he did even tell me he was on vacation. That's the only reason that I knew it. So, keep the downloads coming. Man, we're trying. We're trying. Like I said, I said a long time ago, we've got this list, and for some reason this list don't keep fucking getting no smaller.
Well, mainly because we don't ever have anybody on anymore.
It keeps growing. Well, maybe if I'm not playing in any
No, because then I'll be fucking busy. That's just how that shit works.
But thank you guys for listening. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for giving us the extra ideas.
We start getting some sponsorships, and maybe we pay these guys to get out here and give them a little fuel money or something.
Or we can use some fuel money to get to them. Either or. Got any last words?
Cocksucker.
Is that your last words? Make junk, boys.